Brandi Glanville hits back at haters after sparking concern with unrecognizable photo. People have been airing concern for Brandi Glanville after she posted a recent selfie. The image showed a close-up of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Her face sunken in and she had lumps under her skin. She didn't say much in the caption of her post, but it didn't take long for comments to start rolling in. People questioned what was happening to Brandi's face. Others blamed her unrecognizable appearance on the overuse of cosmetic procedures. Brandi has responded to the negative comments, sharing that doctors are still trying to figure out what's happening. However, she thinks it's stress-induced due to her traumatic firing over the RHUGT scandal involving Caroline Manzo and the events since. RHOBH alum Brandi Glanville causes concern with her latest photo. Brandi alarmed her followers on X with a post that showed a makeup-free close-up of her face and skin. "Sick it," she captioned the post. After seeing the photo, people took to the comments. "Brandi, this can't be real, you were beautiful," wrote one commenter. "You're 52. We're all aging." Some more, some less. And some decide to get themselves pumped full of a toxin to look younger. "I feel sorry for your choices," posted someone else. One ex-user wrote, "Yeah, fillers are not good. Give cosmetic procedures a rest." "I don't think it's stress-induced. It's most likely foreign chemical-induced." No fun. Another added, "I never understood why she kept doing stuff to her face when she started out so perfect." Brandi claps back at the haters. Brandi responded to the comments on her post, noting that the photo was a throwback from her Cameo account. "Guys, this is an old Cameo. I used it to promote that I'm back on after a year-plus hiatus. Let me share what I look like and why I had to take a pause. Check next post and F*** suck it haters," she wrote. In another post, she responded to the queries about her appearance. "What happened? I wish I knew. I've been in and out of the hospital. This past year, one half spent almost every dollar I have trying to figure it out," wrote the mom of two. "Some doctors say I have a parasite that jumps around my face. Some say it's stress-induced edema. I personally say it's Bravo," she added. Brandi officially severed any hopes of a relationship with NBC Universal after she accused Andy Cohen of sexual harassment and told the network to prepare for a lawsuit. That didn't end well as her lawyers decided not to advance with the case. In October, Brandi shared in a now-deleted tweet, per page 6. "After a year of telling me how rich I was about to be and how strong my case against Bravo is, my lawyers have decided I now don't have a case and cut ties with me. Hashtag paid off, maybe?" Allegedly, she wrote. Brandi Glanville was no stranger to headlines, but this time the noise was louder, fiercer, and tinged with something sharper than the usual chatter. It all began innocently enough, or as innocently as anything in her life could begin. A photo of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum surfaced online, causing the digital world to gasp, speculate, and, as expected, criticize. The picture, shared on her own Instagram, showed Brandi in a sleek black dress with her hair swept into a chic updo, a smoky-eyed gaze aimed at the camera. But fans and followers quickly zeroed in on her appearance, claiming she looked unrecognizable. Comments piled up like dry leaves in a storm. What happened to her face? One asked. Is this even Brandi? Another wondered. Brandi wasn't new to criticism. She'd been dodging barbs since her days sparring with Lisa Vanderpump. But this time, something in her snapped. She read the comments, her perfectly manicured fingers scrolling past a mixture of concern, cruelty, and speculation. Plastic surgery accusations, claims of Photoshop gone wrong, and snide remarks about aging were relentless. It was as if the entire internet had decided she owed them an explanation. Instead of shrinking away, Brandi did what she did best. She hit back. The next morning, she brewed her coffee, extra strong, because she knew she'd need the energy, and opened her laptop. She drafted a response, starting with a long-winded essay, then deleting it. Too defensive. She tried again, typing out a sharp, sarcastic tirade. Too bitter. Finally, she found the right tone, defiant yet authentic. Brandi took to Instagram stories first, where her words felt less formal, more conversational. Let's get one thing straight, she began, her voice dripping with determination. I'm still me. Just because I don't look like I did in 2011 doesn't mean I'm unrecognizable. It's called aging. It's called trying new things. And guess what? It's my face, so maybe y'all should stop acting like you have a say in it. Her story continued, peppered with her trademark humor. For those asking if I've had work done, what do you think? I mean, I live in Beverly Hills. Of course I've had work done. It's called Botox and fillers, and maybe a chemical peel or two. Shocker, right? But you know what I haven't had. A reason to let haters dictate how I live my life. Brandi wasn't finished. She filmed a follow-up video, her makeup flawless, her hair styled to perfection. Let's talk about the double standard here. When men age, they're called distinguished. When women age, we're called unrecognizable. And if we try to do something about it, we're criticized for not being natural. So which is it? Should I age gracefully or fight the clock? Newsflash, I'm doing both, and I'm doing it for me. Within hours, the video went viral. Fans and fellow housewives rallied behind her, applauding her for standing up for herself. Brandi has always been unapologetically Brandi, tweeted RHOBH alum Eileen Davidson. Love her or hate her, you can't deny she speaks her truth. But the story didn't end there. Brandi decided to take control of the narrative further. She penned a blog post for a major lifestyle site, diving deeper into the pressures women face in the public eye. Titled Unrecognizable, Why I Refuse to Apologize for Changing, the piece was raw, honest, and deeply personal. Being on reality TV puts you under a microscope, she wrote. Every wrinkle, every blemish, every choice you make is scrutinized. Add aging to the mix, and it feels like the world expects you to disappear, or at least look the way you did in your 20s forever. Well, I'm not disappearing. I'm evolving. I'm growing. And yes, I'm experimenting with ways to feel my best. That doesn't make me unrecognizable. It makes me human. Brandi shared anecdotes about her early days in Hollywood, recalling the pressure to stay youthful, to be perfect, to fit into a mold. When I was in my 30s, people said I was too young and naive. In my 40s, they said I was trying too hard. Now in my 50s, they say I'm unrecognizable. The truth is, I've been too much for people my whole life. But here's the thing, I'd rather be too much than not enough. The backlash started to die down as more and more people resonated with her words. Fans began resharing the photo that started it all, this time adding comments of support. She looks amazing, one user wrote. Why do we tear women down for changing? Another chimed in, Brandi's right. We need to stop judging women for how they age or choose to look. Even her former RHOBH co-stars reached out. Kyle Richards, no stranger to rumors about her appearance, sent Brandi a private message. You're handling this like a queen, it read. Don't let them get to you. Teddy Mellencamp reposted Brandi's vlog with a caption. It's time we stop policing women's bodies and start celebrating their choices. Brandi's response marked a turning point. She wasn't just defending herself, She was starting a conversation. The same outlets that had initially criticized her appearance began writing think pieces about societal expectations for women, especially those in the spotlight. Panels on morning shows discussed her blog, with experts weighing in on how beauty standards have evolved and the toll it takes on mental health. For Brandi, the whirlwind of attention was both exhausting and liberating. She faced the storm head-on, refusing to let it define her. In the weeks that followed, she posted more photos, each accompanied by captions celebrating self-love and individuality. In one, she posed makeup-free, sipping wine on her patio. "Here's the unfiltered, unbotoxed me. Love it or leave it." In another, she shared a throwback picture from her modeling days. "Yes, I looked different then. I also had a perm. Times change, people change, and that's okay." By the end of it all, Brandi had turned the narrative around. She wasn't just the target of a viral critique. She was a voice for women reclaiming their right to age, experiment, and live authentically. And if the haters thought she'd fade quietly into the background, they clearly didn't know Brandi Glanville, because she wasn't going anywhere.